What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Apparently, this has been a bad week for our legendary African-American entertainers and athletes. As we know, Brother Jim Brown passed away a few days ago. Then Tina Turner also passed away. Now, let me mention this. I do love Tina Turner. I'm a fan of some of her music, although she was a more rock and roll for me during her later years in the 80s on. I got an email from this idiot guy by the name of Mr. John Carter. Now, I have a love and hate relationship with this clown. He sends me a lot of content, but I think something is mentally wrong with the guy. And he pretty much says that, listen, is Tina Turner a sellout for being married to the white man Aaron Botch for 27 years after a Negro like Ike Turner beat on her? Should she have kept it real and stayed with the black? And then I thought about what he is saying, because this is what a lot of the divestors are going to say. Look at the fact that Tina Turner was with an abusive black man, and because she was with an abusive black man, she got with this white man, and look at what happened with her career. Moved to Switzerland and everything else. That is very interesting, right? And I want to talk about this because, you know, let me just say this. There's abusive people in every community. We got abusive people in the black community. We have them in the African-American community. We have them in the Jamaican community. All of that is true. So if you want to use the argument that Tina Turner was with an abusive man, then got with a white man, and everything worked out, you know, that's a assessment we can't argue with, because she did have a better situation toward the end of her life with this Caucasian guy. And I hate to go say this, because as a pro-black, you know, and a Pan-African, if we want to talk in this terminology, Mr. Carter, what do you say for the black man who says, you know, I don't want to deal with white women anymore, like in the terminology of Russell Wilson? His white wife cheated on him. He got with Sierra. Despite my commentary is doing pretty good, right? Or for the black divestors that say, well, you know what? She needs to get rid of those black men. Look at how good she's doing. What do you say to somebody like Damon John? Successful man. He left his black wife for whatever reason, and now he's with a white wife and he's doing great. Or Robert Smith, who had a black wife at first, and now he's the richest black man in the world. His wife is white. You see, we can talk in silly terms like, you know, one person, because that person's race, their life is changed. And what I find in that is stupidity. I find that in stupidity. There are people that can help you in any community, any part of the world. Being nice is not a racially motivated thing. You know, white people are not just nicer than other folks. Now, obviously, depending on socioeconomics and things like that, they can have certain infrastructures on average compared to blacks. But we cannot judge the fact that, you know, because she decided to get with a white man, that she's a sellout. You know, let me tell you this. Everybody's not like me. Everybody is not hard body, pro-black, let's move to Africa, let's get our people together. That's not me. Everybody's not like me. Okay? There are some people that folks gonna have an opportunity with, especially somebody like Tina Turner, She's in different countries at the time, one of the greatest singers ever. She's going to have more opportunities than most people. I would dare never call her out of her name. Okay? I never heard Tina Turner going on talking about black men, this and anything like that, right? But this whole idea is that, you know, because you are a person and you need to get with this white person, your life is going to change. What I have found out, if you are a great person, people will help you. Period. Point blank, period. If you are a nice person, people will help you, usually. Not saying you're perfect, right? But if you're a valuable person, you will eventually put yourself in situations amongst valuable people. That is what I have found. It cannot be what denied. What we're trying to do all of the time. Okay? And I get the passport bros got a great argument. I get that black men interracial date. Black women interracial date. I get it. I understand it. But when you see white men killing black women, y'all are quiet, the divestors. And when these white women are calling false accusations on these black men, y'all are also quiet then. The same can be said. My theory is that there's just as many good black people as the whites. That's why I'm a pro-black. My theory is the blacks can do whatever anybody else can do as a race. That's my theory. I'm a pro-black. If they can do it, why not me? I'm a pro-black. As a pro-black, I can never say those groups of folks there are better than those groups of people over here. What I can do is I can empathize. I can see why brothers or sisters do whatever they do in close proximity. But I'm never going to say, you know what? If you really want love, go and get you this individual. We understand in the community that I'm from that we have a lot of things that have been against us. We have a lot of people who are wanting to be together and don't know how to communicate. We have those issues amongst black men. We have those issues amongst black women, and we have those issues among black men and black women. As a pro-black, my job is to try to fix those issues. You don't have to, but that is what I would prefer to do. There are some people who are not going to do that, and I don't have no issue with that. The only time I would have an issue with that is if these people start talking down on black men or black women or whatever. That's when I'm going to have an issue with it. But otherwise, there are just as many good people in the black world. Because I'm going to tell you what, as black men, we want people to be able to appreciate our greatness, don't we? Don't we want people to appreciate our ability to do things, don't we? As black men, that's what we want. We want people to appreciate our humanity. We don't like people taking away our humanity, do we? Do black women like you taking away their humanity? We don't have no problem taking away everybody else's humanity, but we get mad when folks do it to us. These are the conversations that I'm talking about. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. And furthermore, I really want to say that we as blacks, not like this idiot that emailed me today, okay? We have to be more, at least understanding of each other. That's first and foremost, okay? And be willing to see each other as that we have just amount of money or just as amount of things to give as everybody else. We look at us as we don't have nothing to give each other, but we look at everybody else for somebody to give us. If it's the Dominican Republic, Brazil, whatever. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all you do. Heard the bell. We're out.